All right, I'm just gonna let you guys sit there. Everybody's gonna start coming in. I'm just getting finished what I'm doing. So it's 6:58, and we are starting exactly at 7 p.m. And this meeting is going to be, or is recorded. I'm just gonna keep letting everybody in, see if anybody's testing me, asking me how to get in. All right, it is 7 p.m. Hi, everyone. Hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. I just saw a lot of you yesterday, so welcome back. Today's meeting, we're going to talk about goals. We're going to talk about vision boards. We're going to talk about some commandments to help you with your weight loss goals. And we're going to talk about a couple of affirmations for weight loss. And I'm going to try to leave time at the end, like 5 to 8 minutes, for any questions that people might have. What I do want to ask, and I'll repeat this again, started again. Let me mute this again. Is the questions are not personal. So please don't say, when I do this, or I can't get this, or I'm not able to do this. General questions. How do you do this? Can we do this? Like that type of stuff is what I'm looking for questions. If it's anything personal, I want you guys to put it in a private message to me, not in a group. Even if your app's not working, something's not syncing, whatever it is, 180 people don't need to know it. Just message it to me and I will message you back immediately. Everybody should know where their private messaging is because I message everybody all the time. And let me just see why I can't see this. Admit all. Okay, so I think everybody's in. I'll just keep admitting people. All right, so first thing I want to talk about is, or first thing I want to ask is, have you ever made a vision board? Now I know everybody that's been in the tribe prior has, but anyone that's not been in the tribe prior, have you made a vision board? Okay, so the thing with vision boards is you don't need to do them on paper anymore, like where we used to cut them out and put them on big white poster board, that kind of stuff. You can make vision boards on your phone. And I'm going to give you guys a couple of apps you can use. And then what I try to do and what we've been doing is, as we go forward over the next 6 weeks, we have volunteers to share your vision board. This way you guys get familiar with who else is in the group, what people's goals are, and that kind of stuff. So it helps to learn about your tribe, fellow tribe members, but it also, when you put things out there and you hold yourself accountable, they're more realistic, because if you don't put it out there, it's a dream. But if you put it out there on paper as a goal or a vision board, it will be reality because it's written somewhere. So remember that. In the app, there's a group that is called Say It in Public, My Why. Oops, someone just messaged me. Say it in public, my why and my promise. And if you scroll through, you will see all the tribe members that decided to participate in that. And staying engaged in the app is probably one of the most important things. So you guys can add to that as well, which goes along with setting goals, which goes along with vision boards. So when you set a goal, it helps trigger new behaviors. And I would love to know your goal, because I would love to put it in the app for you. If you're already continuing on, you've given me goals, but if they've changed, I'll be more than happy to change them. And when we set goals, we set a short-term goal and a long-term goal, one of each. So you're not going to have like 17, short-term goals. You want to make a goal achievable. So we're going to go over what your goals should look like. And then if you guys message me, within the next week, I can put it in the app under you privately. No one else sees it. And let me just make a note for myself to talk about something else that's private. Otherwise I won't remember. I'm going to sneeze, so be prepared. Okay. So basically, goals trigger new behaviors. They help guide you to where you want to be, because there's an end result. When you have a realistic, well-planned weight loss goal, then you're not thinking to yourself, okay, I want to lose 77 pounds and I don't know when that's going to happen or how that's going to happen or what am I going to do to make that happen, right? But if you make a SMART goal, which means it's achievable, I'm not going into it, it's achievable, it's realistic, there's a time attached to it, there's a way you're going to achieve that goal attached to your goal, then you have more of direction for your goal. Sorry, I'm scanning just to see who all is in the meeting too, as I'm talking. If you get overly aggressive with your goal, that 77 pounds, that's just going to undermine, and it's going to be, you're never going to achieve that goal with that big amount, which is why I give everybody a 10-pound goal, unless you have less than a 10-pound goal. So when you set a goal for weight loss, you want to think about taking it slow. Studies show that people who lose weight gradually and steadily are more successful at keeping it off versus people that tend to lose weight quickly. Think about the rabbit and the turtle. So remember that slow and steady wins the race. So if you're only losing a half pound a week, 0.75 a week, that's awesome. That is still weight loss. Please do not expect to lose 2 to 3 pounds a week in the Shred Tribe. I believe in slow and steady, what I just talked about, which is why you guys have 10-pound goals. That's more realistic for 6 to 7 weeks. Some people make it 4, some people make it 7, some people make it 12. But realistically, you want to go slow and controlled. I calculate everybody's macros for 1 pound a week. That's what your deficit should be. If what you're telling me in your consultation form, that's what I apply to your goal. Set small goals, but see the big picture and track your progress. Well, we definitely track our progress because we are tracking our weight loss every week, if that is your goal. Someone asked me after the meeting if they can track their weight every day. Please do not. You can write it down every day, keep an Excel spreadsheet. That's awesome. But otherwise, do not do that. So a good way to always have your mind set on your goal is having a vision board. And a vision board can be so many things. You can do it for business. You can do it for professional. You can do it for personal, health, family. You can put them all together. I always say when you do vision boards, have one for your business and professional, and then have one for your personal, weight loss, family, health, wellness. They can kind of commingle because sometimes you need money that you make on the business side to take a vacation, which might be on your goal. Or Jessica, I don't know if she's on here right now, she had a new car on her goals. Well, they go hand in hand. And by the way, Jessica reached her vision board goal and got her new car, which she was super excited about. I was hoping she was going to be on the Zoom. Last challenge, Renee had on her vision board a 5K. She reached that goal. It now is not going to be on her vision board again. So those are things. So when you, a vision board provides you with a daily visual of your goals, of something you've set your eye on. Eni had a bikini. Someone else had a little black dress. Everybody has different things on their vision boards, and it's your vision board. And, it could be that you want to get a puppy and you're waiting for something to get a puppy. It's your vision. Whatever you see, you put on there. One time I had on my vision board 3 books because I wanted to get through 3 books. And I saw my vision board every day so that I would listen to those 3 books. Sorry, I'm just letting somebody else in. The reason that vision board works so great is because you visually see them every day. Visualization is one of the most popular and effective mind workouts you can do. Raise your hand if you've been in the Shred Tribe already prior and you have your vision board and you look at your vision board. Wow, there's not very many people on here that have been in the Shred Tribe. There are a lot of new people, which kind of surprises me, but raise your hand if you've Renee's on, good. Renee would raise her hand. Raise your hand if you've made a vision board. Awesome, perfect. Oh, look, we have matching shirts on, Lisa. You look so cute. Okay, so vision boards help you think about what you really want. You want to take time, sit down, make time for yourself, and really think about what your goals are, where you want to be maybe in 6 to 8 weeks, or maybe it's going to take you a little bit longer. By documenting it on your vision board, it focuses you to go beyond just casually thinking and helps you focus on your goals and your aspirations. Vision boards help you get unstuck. Our lives are so congested and overflowing. We wake up, we go to work, we have our chores, we work out, and we lose sight of our goals. We lose sight of what really matters to us or what we want. It could be a vacation to Hawaii. But if you put it on that vision board, you visualize it, you see it every day. And we have such limited flexibility in our daily lives to look outside our box. But this vision board will rein you back in. And that's why we don't do them on paper anymore. And I'll tell you, it gets you out of your overprogrammed brain when you're making it and when you're looking at it. And sometimes it'll help you get out of your funk looking at your vision board. Vision boards provide you with a daily reminder of your dreams and your goals. So a dream might be of yours to go to Italy for a month. Put it on your vision board. A dream might be, if you're single, to meet your Prince Charming. Put your Prince Charming on there. I mean, literally a picture of Disney's Prince Charming. Like, that's what I was thinking, because there is no such thing as Prince Charming. I don't think. And I'm not speaking for everybody, but I've been married and divorced twice. So you never know. When you see something on a daily basis, it inspires you, which is why it's so important to be engaged in the group, in the app. Someone said, and this person's not in it anymore, but she was in it 3 times. And on the 3rd round, she said, I'm so sick of everybody commenting on all the posts in all the groups. And I said, well, that is the point of the app, the groups. And you've been in it for 3 challenges now. You've lost 18 pounds. Well, I just ignore them all and I just do my thing. And I was like, okay, that's fine. You can totally do that. I can't remember who I told. I think I might have told Nasim about it. But like it's totally fine that you can do that, but that's not the point. Then you're really not in the tribe. Like you can be silent and do your thing and be engaged still. Like I don't expect you to chime in on every little thing. And I don't want you to do that. But knowing that you're there and you're being engaged, that vision of seeing what's going on, seeing everybody watching the Zooms, seeing everybody doing their workouts, seeing everybody getting those shout outs, seeing the pictures in the transformation group or the congratulations, like to Claudette today for her hitting her first goal. Like those are all things that are motivating. That's like a vision board in my app. It might not be specifically for you, but it keeps you focused on what you're doing. So it's super important. Even if you have a setback, the vision board will still be there and ready to motivate you no matter what. By pulling it out, looking at it. I keep my vision board on my screensaver, my cover page. I have a couple of vision boards. I make them all the time. It really does help me refocus and get centered. I used to make them with magazines all the time. And I used to have magazines like to here. They were like fitness magazines and women's magazines and all those things. And my ex-husband at the time I was married, he's like, you need to take all these magazines to the hospital. Just get them out of the house. And I did. And then they came out with apps and it made it so much easier. So now I make them all the time. But I used to love cutting them up and all that stuff. If you make your vision board and you're passionate about your vision board, it will fire you up to look at your vision board. Like really think about what you're putting on there. I know Eni, every time she looked at her vision board, she was fired up about that black bikini. Now Eni's smaller than what she wanted to be for that black bikini. She looks amazing. And now I wonder what Renee's going to put on her vision board since she already did her 5K, maybe a 10K. I have on my vision board my first, and I did a beach race one time, and I've done half marathons and all that stuff, but I have it on my vision board. I'm going to be 48. So I have on my vision board, by the time I turn 50, I want to do a Spartan. But there's a pre-Spartan coming up in September, on September 25th. And it's, I can't remember what it's called, like all terrain or something. And I registered for that. So that's on my vision board. Once I do it, I'm going to take it off my vision board. But I look at my vision board every day and I'm like, shit, why did I sign up for this? And now I really have to do it. Like if I didn't put it on there, I could have not have done it. But now I really have to do it. And I want to get 2 new fitness certifications. I want to get Les Mills Body Pump. So I put it on there. And I want to get Strong Zumba. It is not dancing. It is not Zumba. It's more of a HIIT. I want to get that certification. So I put it on there and I'm looking at it every day thinking, oh my, why did I sign up for this? But it's on my vision board and I am going to do it. Because if I didn't put it on there and I didn't put it on my goals, which I do write my goals down, then it's just a dream and I can be like, all right, screw it. I'm not going to do it. But it's something I look at every single day. You know what was on my vision board last year during quarantine? Our retreat. Does everybody remember me talking about it? Does anybody remember? And now we're doing it at the end of August. Like that is incredible to me because I could have been like, I'm not going to do it, but I put it on my vision board. I put it on my goals. Every month I looked at it and now it's freaking coming. And one of the houses is already full and the other house has people in it already. Like that's crazy to me. But it was on my vision board. It was a goal and it's going to happen, which is freaking awesome. On my goals was redoing my website and changing my website name and having it carry over. It's happening this month. My website is now Shred Tribe. I've been waiting for it forever. It's happening. It's not going to be on my vision board anymore. I'm going to take it right off. Vision boards can be fun to make. They used to be a lot more fun when you can cut them out and put them on top of each other and stuff like that. But it's just as fun in the app. And I'm going to show you. Oh, one thing I want to say is people don't get obsessed with your vision board. They don't have to be beautiful. They're yours. You don't, unless you want to share it, but they don't have to be organized. They don't have to be analyzed, and they don't have to be beautiful if you don't want them to be. I overlap things, depends on what's going on. You can pull things off if you save it in the app I'm going to show you, but I want you to do what feels right to you, and it doesn't have to be organized or pretty. It just has to be fun and a way to be inspired by yourself, okay? The apps are, there's a few. Okay, so there's an app called Vision Board and Affirmations. I've heard that's really, really, really good, but I use Canva. I use VisuApp, VISUAPP, and I use this app more than anything. I'm going to show you. It's called Pick Collage. Danielle, will you text Sherry and just find out if she's having trouble getting in? Because she keeps coming in and out. I don't know if it's the Zoom. Do you mind? Would you mind? Okay, so I'm going to show you really quick. Okay, so like this could be a vision board. Hold on. I'm going to show you the app. Hold on. I'm trying to just pull it up. Okay. So what you do is you put pictures from your own photo album and you put it on a sheet of, it's like a sheet, and it's called Freestyle. Can you guys all see that? So this was me when I was overweight. And then this is me now. This is my Shine and Shred Tribe shirts. But if I wanted to, I can underlap it, overlap it. This is the easiest app to use for your board. If you wanted to add more, you just tap on it and you click photo, and I could put any photos I want. I'm just going to put a chair on there, but like I want that table, let's just say, and you just put it on there. You can do inspirational sayings. You can do anything you want. Oh, here's some of my vision boards. I knew they were here. Okay, so this is one of my vision boards. To run another half marathon, hang out at the beach, find your passion, and then the little black dress. So little black dress is just because I want to make more time to balance. It's not about wearing a black dress. It's about actually going out and doing things, not just working out every day, because that is my life. And I've been told by my mentor and everybody else, you need to have balance. The black dress is my symbol of balance, which I try to do now every Saturday night. In case you guys didn't notice, I post it. I'm not in gym clothes. I'm in like real clothes. So raise your hand if you're excited to make yourself a vision board. Yay, I love that. Let me just scroll the screen. Keep your hands up if you're excited to make a vision board. Awesome. I love that there's 41 people on here. Okay, so that is your homework. Oh, okay, I got it. Someone said if I see someone keep going in and out, something wrong with their video or their audio. Okay, so your homework is to make a vision board. You don't have to share it with me. You just have to let me know you made it. I would love, love, love for you to share it with me, and then take a one step forward if you would share it with the group. And when I say share it with the group, I would have you hold it up like I held mine up and just talk about a couple of things on your vision board. Doesn't have to be all of them, just a couple. And we're only going to do like 2 a week, maybe 3. We'll see what happens. But I have topics every week, so I really don't want to waste too much time going into everybody's vision board. So maybe 2 or 3 a week. So, but raise your hand if you're going to make a vision board. Yay. That makes me so happy. Okay. So we're going to move away from vision boards, but this something could be done with your vision board. So I'm going to read you a couple of affirmations for weight loss, and you could put these on your vision board if you would like, or just remember them because we're going to talk about mantras. But my health, my energy, and my vitality are increasing every day that I've taken ownership of my lifestyle journey. I am proud of my body. It follows my thoughts and it does exactly what I tell it to do. I am active and full of energy. I am healthy, vibrant, and I look great. Exercising makes me feel good about myself. With each workout, I enjoy it more and more. I want to give myself recognition beyond food. I love my body and fat just melts away. That's my favorite. So, you know, when you guys do positive affirmations on a daily basis and you put your mind to that, it's law of attraction, it will happen. I talked about that when I was looking for my new car. I kept saying I wanted, I got a Lexus, but I kept saying I wanted a Tesla. I saw like 90,000 Teslas on the road. I was like, forget it, I'm not getting that, but that's where my head was. So it's law of attraction. I feel safe and at peace with myself, knowing that I'm making my transformation. I release all excess fat from my body with ease. I love these. I'm going to share all these affirmations for weight loss in the memes and motivation group. I didn't come up with them, obviously, and it is typed out already. So I'm just going to screenshot it, whatever. Screenshot it because it's a picture and put it in the group. Anything that's in any groups, if you click on it, you can download it and put it in your photos, any of them. Okay. Last thing I want to talk about before I take questions is a couple of commandments about the group and about the program, because I didn't get to it, but I want you to remember to make what we're doing a lifestyle. This is not a diet. It is not short term. It's a way of life. Please remember that. And I came up with these this afternoon. I just wanted to make sure you guys I wanted to put it on paper. Make sure you get organized. Think about your structure of eating. Don't just randomly wait to the end of the night and eat 19 different things to try and hit your macros. Plan, Nicole like that. Plan ahead of time. Let me help you. Log the night before, send me a quick message, and I will help you hit your numbers. Don't message me tonight at 8 o'clock and say, I don't know what I'm going to do. I need 58 carbs. Get organized, get structured. The structure will help you live, and it will take the stress away from tracking macros. Never let yourself feel deprived. If you feel deprived, that's when you're going to cheat or go off the wagon. So if there's something you want and you know you want it, track it. There's a girl in the group that eats two Dove chocolates every single night. There's someone that drinks wine. Just if there's something you want, don't allow yourself to be deprived of it. Try to fit it in. We'll figure it out. There's always substitutions. Always eat slowly. It should take you 20 minutes to eat a meal. Now, this is a habit that is already, it's a box habit in my app. I don't give it to anybody because nobody ever asked me for it. But if anybody wants it, I'll be more than happy to do that. Try to enjoy your food. I love food. I probably love food more than everybody in this app. I love food. And even if it's not the most amazing food, I tell myself how good it is because it's what I'm eating. It's my option to choose to eat that. Make sure you're moving. Make sure you guys are exercising. Make sure you're getting out there, even if it's NEAT. And we're going to talk about that next meeting. NEAT is like your 10,000 steps. It's not thought about fitness. It's parking far away from the door. It's not taking the elevator or the escalator. It's all those things. It's not, John, can you go upstairs and get me the towel from the cabinet? Or this is talking about your kids. Susie Q, can you go get me my bottle of water from the refrigerator? No, get up, get off your butt and get what you need. We all do it. I do it. I do it every night with Mike. I'm like, you go get me my Yasso bar. Every night. Like he knows. You want your Yasso bar? I'm like, yep. And then he gets mad when he brings me the one I don't want. And he's like, why do you buy so many different flavors if that's not the one you want? So I should just get up and go get it. Because I really always want the chocolate covered sea salt. But I buy the others if they're not so high in calories and macros, thinking that I'll eat them, but then I don't want them. So anyway, that's that. And make sure you guys get enough sleep. I do not follow this rule at all. I am the worst when it comes to sleep. I maybe get 4 to 5 hours at night, but I do try to take a nap, especially on Tuesdays when I walk out the door at like 3:45. But it's super important to get sleep. How many of you sleep at least 6 hours a night? 7, leave it up. 8, leave it up. 9, leave it up. Okay, so between 6 and 8, that's good. That's awesome. All right, so that's super important as well. So now I just want to get a couple of housekeeping things out of the way, and then we're going to end the meeting. So the first thing is all pictures you put in your private profile are yours. They are private. Nobody else sees them. Now I might say to you, hey, Nicole, look at your transformation. And I'll show you them side by side. Can I share this? And if you say yes, I'll say, okay, do I cover your face? I always add that in there. Do you want to cover your face? If you say no, I post it. If you say yes, I cover it, I share it. If you say no, I don't want you to share it, I don't share it. It's not my property, it is your property. Same thing with my postcards and business cards. Even though everybody gave me approval to post them in the groups and stuff, I went back and said, can I put you on my postcard? I never want anybody to feel uncomfortable or that I use them in any way, shape, or form. Sometimes the steps are not immediate. Please don't message me and tell me that your steps are not on there. If you know you're getting your 10,000 steps in immediately, awesome. This is a nutrition program. So if you know you're getting your steps in, I'm going to see it eventually. It will catch up. Don't freak out if you have 8,800 on your app and I only see 677. I will see it eventually. It will catch up. As far as your Fitbit and your MyFitnessPal, I don't personally I don't care which one you use. But MyFitnessPal is wonky and it doesn't work 100% of the time. Fitbit does. And if people tell me it doesn't, I need to see the proof because there's no syncing. There's nothing, it should automatically go. Like you don't have to connect the two per se, like you do for MyFitnessPal. So obviously one of the dogs was doing something wrong. So if there's something wrong, you need to let me know so I can find that out. If you're not getting a shout out and you know you're hitting your numbers, that means that I have you in as MyFitnessPal or Fitbit and you're using the other one. I need to change it on my end. So if you think you're supposed to be getting it, let me know. Circles mean nothing, 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 nothing. If you have all yellow circles and you still did not get 10, 4, and 10, you didn't hit your macros. Your numbers have to match. And I'm going to pull up somebody's. I usually use Danielle. Danielle, do you mind if I use yours? And then I have 5 minutes to go. I talk a lot too. I'm so sorry. Okay. See how Danielle has all 4 circles? That's great. But, and of course she hit her numbers, but if her numbers where it says green, if she has a red for the fats or her carbs are over or under in the red, proteins are over in the red, or not even, if it's not in the red, but it still says 11 or 13 or 12, then you didn't hit your macros. Are there any days in here, Danielle, that you don't hit? There's not, right, that I could show? Oh, I found one. Okay. She's like, what? It was when they weren't syncing. It was when we were going through that whole problem. So see the blue? That means for sure you did not hit your numbers. And when you click on it, you could see how much is left over. We can't leave that there. I wish you had a red that I could show. Hold on, I'm just gonna try and find it. Do you ever have any red? All right.
No, my sister's perfect in every way.
Jody, do you have any that are red that I can
I
look at?
don't like seeing red. I change what I eat if I see a red.
Oh, see, that's great.
I may have 1 or 2 reds.
All right,
maybe.
I'm gonna pull yours up, Jody, really quick, and then I'm gonna let you guys go after I do this.
No problem. Anything for you, Shannon?
Thank you, Jody. Jody, how much weight have you lost so far?
32, almost, I think it's about 32, 33 pounds.
That's freaking awesome. Isn't that so
Thank you.
great?
Thank you so much. I love you.
I love you too. Both sisters. Danielle, you could chime in. How much weight have you lost?
52.
52 pounds she's lost since starting with the Shred Tribe. Awesome. All right, you don't have any red that I can use either, Jody, but I appreciate you both. So it might say red, but you might be at 6 or 7 fats. That's okay. So remember, you're thinking about the numbers, not the circles. Not the circles. You click on the circles, you see your macros, 10 over, 10 under, proteins, carbs, 4 to 6 for your fats. Okay, we have 2 minutes. Does anyone have a question? Which is why I only left it 2 minutes, because I'm the only one that talks forever.
I don't have a question, but I just want to tell people that I love my MyFitnessPal. I'm sorry. And they need to be patient. I love, love, love my MyFitnessPal. I'm not going to switch to Fitbit. I love my MyFitnessPal. All my recipes are there. I could build my meals. Every now and then there may be a problem, but it's very rare. And right now it's working beautifully. So just be patient.
Thank you. Who else is using MyFitnessPal right now? Oh, so there are a bunch of you still using MyFitnessPal. Okay. All right, which is fine. Like I, to be totally honest with you, I'm still using MyFitnessPal too.
Hey, Shannon, I have a question.
Yes, go ahead, Lee.
Okay. If we wanted you to add some workouts into our program, how do
Oh.
I do that?
You just reminded me of something. Sorry. Okay, so the first week of every Shred Tribe, I don't put your workouts in. You guys are all going to have your workouts next week. The first week is learning how to do your macros, getting used to your macros. Then everybody's going to get the summer Shred workout program in your app under your kettlebell by Sunday night.
Okay. Perfect.
I have a question.
Yes, Christy.
Hi,
Hi.
I cannot stay under my fats. I feel like everything has fat in it.
I'll help you. I'll look at yours personally, privately, and I'll look. It does feel like that a lot, but that's not the case, obviously. So we will look
Yeah.
at it and we will figure it out. Someone had me look at their food today and they said the same thing. And when I looked in it for breakfast, they had 2 whole eggs and 3 pieces of bacon. Like that's
Yeah.
all fat. So there's ways around it. So I will look at your log. I actually started to when we were going back and forth about the syncing, and then I got sidetracked and tried to get ready for the meeting. But I
Right.
will look at your log and I'll give you information to go forward.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. But we all love fats. The hardest thing not to eat is fats, and the hardest thing to get are proteins. It's just the way it is,
And
unfortunately.
that was my other thing. I can't get enough protein.
Yeah,
so.
most people can't, but you will.
Okay.
Tuna fish, hard-boiled eggs.
Yes, that's like my number one thing, tuna and hard-boiled eggs. But we will look. And then another thing is bulking up your meals, like not eating 4 ounces of something. You got to eat 6 to 8 at a meal. And that will help you also.